Day of the Panther is an Ozploitation martial arts relic back when Australia was trying to stake their place on the video store shelves of the world by producing quick, cheap, and crazy genre films. And this particular film was directed by Ozploitation master Brian Trenchard-Smith, who was hired about 4 days after production started and tasked to shoot both Day of the Panther and its sequel, Strike of the Panther, back to back. And as a for-hire job, Day of the Panther is not that bad. Not that great, but in the director's words, the patient lived. In Day of the Panther, nothing to do with Wakanda, Jason Blades, nothing to do with vampires, is a secret agent hunting drug smugglers. He wants vengeance for the death of his partner, and the trail leads to a drug kingpin in Perth with his own martial art tournament, which never happens, so Blade goes undercover for about 20 minutes. So to be clear, you're not watching this for the story, and you're not watching this for the acting. Jason Blade is played by Eddie Stazsak, and he feels like he's the one that got hired 4 days into production. Stazsak is neither threatening nor overly charismatic. He's just a dude that occasionally wears a shirt, and he can sell a roundhouse kick. Stazzak's also credited as co-stunt coordinator, and it's in the fighting that he redeems himself. The stunt scenes are decent for 80s direct-to-video. There's a throwdown about every 10 minutes. Jason's usually fighting 6 guys at once, and they're decent brawls. The guys getting hit are really selling how awesome Jason Blade is, just like in the dialogue.
You're sharp, Blade. I like your style.
The best fight scene in the movie actually goes to Blade's partner, in the 9-minute mark, when she gets chased down by 3 goons I'm going to call Pig Face, Skull Guy, and Old Man Face. It's a fun chase sequence, the most gonzo thing in the movie, and it's a shame the rest of the movie doesn't go there. As it is, this movie is not very intense or self-aware, and it's steeped in 80s action cliches, so Riffmeisters still have plenty to work with. The movie's a PG-13. You might cut 15 seconds of blood or side boob for broadcast TV, but you wouldn't have to change a thing to put it on basic cable in the daytime. There's this bizarre jazzercise seduction scene at about the 44-minute mark that Blade Sensei's daughter does, and that's about as spicy as the movie gets. Trenchard-Smith, who's got the Tarantino seal of approval, continues to direct a mix of passion projects and works for hire. Blade's mentor is played by Australian actor John Stanton, who's had a steady stream of work on Australian television for the last 5 decades. Blade's jazzercising girlfriend is played by actress Paris Jefferson, who Xena fans might recognize as the goddess Athena. Stazsak did one more movie besides the Jason Blade films, but he didn't become the next Richard Norton. Instead, he left the movies and the martial arts behind and pursued another type of kung fu, a musical kind. Turns out he's been playing the accordion since he was 8 years old and never stopped. He's toured the country, recorded a couple albums. He's alright at it. I'm not kidding. That's kind of awesome to me. If he ever wanted to get back into movies, he's got all the ingredients for his comeback vehicle. A wedding musician who has to resume his lethal arts to take down terrorists that kidnap the bride and groom before he can collect the deposit. I would totally watch that movie.